Water is so wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Water is so wonderful
that we made a song and video about it. Oh, I'm glad that's not our normal instrument. Welcome to the Water is Life release party. We're so happy you're here. This is a big day. We've been waiting a long time to release this video.
Indeed, we have. My name is Jeff.
And my name, I figured to do this first.
Thank you. We are going to kick things off with a water toast. If you have a glass or a bottle of water, grab it right now. If you don't, you can just use your imaginations like this. And on the count of three, we're going to say, water is life, and take a nice sip. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Water is life.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Jeff. Actually, really delicious.
My name is Jeff.
And my name is Paige. And together we are Jeff and Paige. O en español.
Yo soy Jeff.
Y yo soy Paige. Y juntos somos Jeff y Paige. We really are delighted you're here. We've produced and directed and written a song and video in collaboration with Boulder County Public Health and the Healthy Beverage Partnership. Today, we're going to start by saying hello to all the fabulous people who are here, as well as anybody who's watching it on Facebook Live, and hi as well to anyone who's watching the replay. You need another sip of water, Jeff?
I think I might enjoy just a little.
Less enthusiastically.
If you don't know us, we are Jeff and Paige. We're in the Boulder, Colorado area. We are teachers who use music, we use theater, we use costumes to share what we love about science and the natural world. And we're very excited to share our brand new music video with you shortly.
But first, we're going to say hi and hello.
Absolutely.
To the people who are here. So let's see. We've got Aunt Margaret. We've got Kylene. We've got Christina Edstrom. We've got David Devine right here running our back end of things. We have Mia and Liana. We've got Ruth Doty.
There we go. Let's see who else we've got. We've got Jay Howells, Rudy June,
Alicia and Jasper and River, Sarah and Liz, Nikita,
Dace Carlin, Rachel, Natalie is here, Annie is here, user 7B0C. Thanks for coming.
Michelle, Marla, Casey, and I think some other folks will join us. And again, hello to those watching the replay.
All right.
Jeff mentioned costumes, and you might notice I have a couple of costumes here. These are the costumes that we wore in the video that you get to see right at the end. But before we show you our video, we're going to explore a little bit about water and why and how we created this video. Water.
Before that happens, I just want to let you know you are welcome to comment in the chat. You can type anything and it'll show up for us, and we just might respond in the moment to you. And I will say David is monitoring the chat, so just keep it clean as a mountain stream.
Jeff, if you want to see the chat, you pushed a button, so you have to fix it.
Come on.
Water has 3 states of matter. Try this with me. That's why it's such an amazing substance, actually. It can be a solid. It can be a liquid, which is how we usually experience it. Or it can be a gas. Let's try that again. A solid, a liquid,
or a gas. One more time.
Okay. Solid, liquid, and gas. Let's see water as those 3 states of matter in this slideshow in nature.
Indeed. David, you can cue up that slideshow. Our song, Water is Life, is going to be kicked off with a little slideshow about water on our amazing planet.
There we go. So here is water. Where is that, Jeff?
Well, that is Angel Falls, the tallest waterfall in the world. That's fresh water in its liquid state. And
show me the liquid with those arms again.
And in Espanol, that is Salto Ángel. Next slide, please. We've got...
That is water in its solid state. use those solid arms to show a solid state of matter for this glacier in Patagonia. I forget the name though.
That's the Perito Moreno Glacier in Patagonia. And our final state of matter that water can be a part of, a gas. You can put your arms in the air to show gas.
Is that a gas or is that a liquid? What is that? I don't exactly understand that picture.
Well, we've got Old Faithful Geyser in Yellowstone National Park up in Wyoming. And there's water coming out of there, but a lot of what's coming out is steam, water in its gas form.
Next slide, David.
Ooh.
Oh, rainbows are water refracting off of sunlight. So if you want to do the gas, I would call that a gas-ish, a vapor.
Yes, indeed. Rainbows can't happen without water. Next slide, please, David. Ooh, everybody touch your arms, maybe your legs, and imagine that there is water flowing inside of your body in the form of blood.
Because water makes up 80% of a baby and 60% of a grown-up approximately, and you'll hear that in our song.
Next slide, please. Ooh.
It's just humans need water. All of life on Earth is made possible by water. It's what makes this the green and blue planet. And that is that a lynx or a bobcat?
That's a bobcat, Paige.
That's a bobcat, which lives here in Colorado, and it's the most numerous wildcat in the entire continental United States. And water feeds bobcats, all the other animals, and the plants too, of course.
Next slide, please. Ooh, but it is not just fresh water. Everything we've mentioned so far is fresh water. But as you probably know, there's this thing, I don't know, it's kind of big, it's kind of blue, it's kind of everywhere, and it is called the ocean. And the ocean is salt water. Let's get a look at that next slide. Our beautiful blue and green planet. There's a lot of blue on there. And yeah. Saltwater and freshwater are quite different from one another.
That's right. We need the fresh water to drink. And now you can bring it back to us, David. We're going to do a little experiment to demonstrate the difference, kind of, between saltwater and freshwater. In this tub, I have saltwater.
In this tub, I have freshwater, and we each have an egg. It's not hard-boiled. It's fresh. Help us count down. We're going to count down from 3 and then drop our eggs in.
And see what happens when the egg falls into the fresh water or the salt water. Help us count down in 3, from 3 in Spanish. 3,
dos, uno.
So in the fresh water, the egg sinks. In the salt water, the egg floats because there's so much salt in here that it makes the water denser than the egg, and that makes the egg float. That's part of why we can't drink salt water. It's too salty. We need this fresh water. Let's pop these out of the way.
Indeed, and I will say this is a really easy experiment that you could do at home. Get 2 cups of water, 2 eggs, and then keep adding salt to one of them until one of those eggs floats. Well, we have created a song for you and an accompanying music video. And how did we create it? Why did we create it? Why did we team up with the statewide Healthy Beverage Partnership to share the music video we will soon share with you?
Well, the Healthy Beverage Partnership. Did you want to show that slide, Jeff? I think this was the spot for it.
I think it's further along in the slideshow.
The Healthy Beverage Partnership and Boulder County Public Health called us up one day and they were like, hey, Jeff and Paige, we really need your help. We want to create a song and a video all about choosing healthy beverages. And Jeff and I put our thinking caps on. And we thought, how would we do that in just the right Jeff and Paige way? And it all started with a whole bunch of research. Let's get that next slide.
Yeah, you can put that slide up. So the first thing I did,
typing on the computer. You can put the slide up.
I read some documents. I wrote some notes. I talked to the Healthy Beverage.
David needs help finding the slide. Can you let him know how to find it?
Oh, it's in that same slideshow, David.
But just the
next slide.
Perfect.
There we go.
And can you put us as a part of the thing now?
Part of the thing.
A part of the thing.
So the first thing I did was take a whole bunch of notes after talking with people, other parents, members of the Healthy Beverage Partnership, reading some documents, looking at websites. And here is a page of notes that I made for the song that we will soon share with you. And a lot of those words on the notes have become lyrics in the song. Next slide, please.
After a whole lot of editing and back and forth and workshopping, we headed to the studio to record. And there's us in the recording studio recording the song.
We shared it with the Healthy Beverage Partnership, and they said,
"We love it!" And we said, "Yay, they like it!"
And so it was time to turn it into a music video. Next slide, next slide.
So here you'll see the two characters from the video and song. I, Paige, got to play the part of water, and Jeff plays the part of a generic sugary drink. We are standing in front of a green screen. Now, kids ask us all the time, wait, were you really flying? Wait, were you really swimming underwater? Were you really hanging upside down like a bat? No, we were standing in front of a green screen. So in just a little bit when we watch the video, see if you can notice the places where we're standing in front of a green screen. It won't be green. It will have a different background on there. Next slide, please.
So Kailani says you have a very pretty dress.
Yeah, it's a beautiful costume, isn't it?
Here's Paige in front of the green screen as well. In the video, you'll see behind her is a beautiful flowing stream. Is she actually standing in front of a stream? No.
Not in that part, but I am later in the video. You can go to the next slide, David. Here's Jeff. Jeff, how many times of us videoing did it take you to get that juggling shot?
Not a very good juggler, and I'm juggling cans, which is harder than it sounds. I think it was probably 7 or 8 tries before we got a shot that we could use in the video. Next slide, please.
After we filmed in front of the green screen, we headed outside to Boulder Creek, which is where we live here in Boulder, Colorado. And we did a whole bunch of filming out there. And now one of my favorite parts about getting to do this work is that we get to do totally ridiculous things in public. So there we are in the middle of the day, dancing around in costumes, lip syncing to a track. And there were people biking by and walking by, and it brought smiles to everybody's faces.
Indeed, it did. Next slide, David.
Tell us about your face paint, Jeff.
Well, that isn't actual face paint. I just used our daughter Alice's tempura paint. And by the end of filming, it was actually kind of a hot day in April of 23, and it began to run down my face. So look at the top of my forehead. I've started to lose some paint. And when you watch the video, you'll see, oh, Jeff's face paint is beginning to come off.
Yes. And that's something that people don't realize about making videos and movies and all the stuff that we all like to consume and use, is that it's really hard work, and it's often hot and sweaty, and it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Jeff, what's the main thing you felt like the takeaway from your research and doing this song?
Well, as you can see, I'm dressed up like a blue sugary drink, and to be a character, you have to do a little research and find out a little more information about that character. So I'd say the main takeaway from being a sugary drink, you can go to the next slide if you want, David, is that sugary drink, fine once in a while as a nice treat, but water is the best choice for a day-to-day lifestyle.
Yeah, we drink lots of things throughout the day, and the main thing we should be drinking and want to be drinking is water. And all of these folks from the Healthy Beverage Partnership care so much about that they've teamed up to do a lot of work in communities, and they're supporting this project.
Well, I think with that in mind, Christina, we are about to call you on screen. David, you can go through that process to invite Christina onto the screen.
We are going to invite Christina Edstrom from the Boulder County Public Health Organization to tell us more about why this work is so important. We're just going to find out how to do that in just a moment. David is calling her up.
Oh boy.
She got the invite.
Oh boy.
She's got to wait till she pops on the screen.
It's kind of like waiting for somebody to call or knock at your door, you know somebody special is going to be coming by soon. Well, sip of water while we wait. I think I see her.
Christina, can you make David, if that's possible? Hi, Christina. We're so happy you're here. Will you tell us why you care so much about this?
I absolutely would. Well, we at the Healthy Beverage Partnership just want to share the message to kids and families that when you are thirsty, water is the best thing to reach for. Water helps your body grow and be strong and protects your brain and clears waste from your body. And if you choose that instead of a sugary drink, you're just going to be faster running around and grow up to be healthy and strong. And sugary drinks just aren't very good for our bodies. So when you see things like soda or energy drinks or sweet teas or anything like that, even too much juice, it doesn't really help our body in the same way that water does. So we are so excited to partner with you to get the message to all the really important kids in Colorado.
Thanks,
Christina.
We're so happy to have you. Would you do a water toast with us before you go?
So everyone out there watching at home, this is our second water toast. You can raise your glass high or your imaginary glass. And on the count of 3, we say water is life. Once again, 1, 2, 3. Water is life.
Careful sipping this time, Jeffrey. So good.
Very smooth.
Christina, is there anything else you want to tell people before we say farewell?
Well, we're just so happy to partner with you, Jeff and Paige. My kids love you, and so do we. And thank you so much for helping us spread this message to all the boys and girls out there.
You're so welcome, Christina. See you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Well, Christina is on her way out, and that means I think it's about time to share the video.
Okay, drum roll, please. So we do it on here.
Knees or head or shoulders. Drum roll, please. This is the video that we've spent a long time creating. And David, whenever you're ready, roll that beautiful footage.
And we're back at this year's Beverage Awards. 2 contestants remain. Let's hear from each of them and decide on a winner. Sugary drink, you're up first.
Looking for a winner, take a look at me. I'm new, I'm blue, I'm sugary. Check out my moves as you consider somebody sweet as this year's winner. Sugary drinks, soda, sports drinks, juice drinks, sweetened coffees and teas. Sugary drinks. We've been linked to high blood pressure and heart disease. But don't knock it until you try it. We're the leading source of sugar in the U.S. diet. Sugary drinks. It kinda stinks that we cause cavities. But give me the trophy, give me the trophy, give me the trophy, please.
Every year in the United States, the average kid drinks 30 gallons of me and my sugary buddies, enough to fill a whole bathtub. Pretty sweet.
Thank you, Sugary drink. Next, let's hear from water.
Well, I'm water, cool water, in a stainless steel reusable bottle. And I may not have a color, or a flavor, or a label, but what I've got is so much bigger, far more magical and real. This is how I feel. I am life, I am life, I am life. I am life, for the flowers in spring, people, birds, bugs, every living thing is just a body full of water flowing through. I'm a big part of everything, including you. Yes, I am life, I am life, I am life. I make up 80% of a baby and 60% of a grown-up. I'll bring nutrients to your red blood cells. Just put me in your cup. I am the pee-pee flushing waste from your body while I shock absorb your brain. I'll keep your bones, blood, joints, and teeth healthy. And yes, I'm the rain. Cost effective for the masses, reducing plastic pollution and greenhouse gases. Yes, I am life, I am life, I am life.
Yeah, you go, H2O.
You drink 4 to 8 cups of me per day, depending on your age. And I'll improve your mood and your memory at every life stage. You can find me in the highest glaciers and at the bottom of the sea, in the center of a soaring comet, a desert, and every living tree. I am the sweet, sweet juice of the pomegranate and the best bet for signs of life on another planet. I'm versatile and I'll improve your lifestyle. A sip of me, a guarantee to turn up the dial. And while a child might savor your taste, there's nothing like a sip of water, put a smile on your face. Sugary drink, I think you're fine occasionally, but for the reasons previously indicated, this award belongs to me. So what do you say?
What do I say? I agree.
You agree?
Yes, I agree. My flashy label covers up a fatal flaw that I can no longer ignore. I'll give you quick energy, then leave you empty, wanting more, craving more, always more. I'm not right for this award. Yes, I am fine once in a while, but when it comes to your day-to-day lifestyle, I'm not the best choice for a body, so I gotta say the winner by default is water.
I am life.
You are life. Water is life.
And water is the winner.
I think I would like a glass of water.
Water is life. Thank you so much for joining us for our release party. We have a special and wonderful Water is Life performance coming up June 1st in Longmont, Colorado. Those details are on our website. And that video that you just enjoyed is now available. We just released it simultaneously on our YouTube channel. Plus, you can stream the song wherever you like to stream. And the best place for all of that is our website, jeffandpaige.org.
Ooh, and that video is also available to stream with Spanish subtitles if you would like to see what those words look like in Espanol. We're going to finish with our final water toast.
That's on our YouTube channel as well. So there's the English subtitles and the Spanish. And here's our final water cheers.
1, 2, 3. Water is life.
Woo. I'm gonna do that.
Thanks
Thank you
for
so much,
joining
everyone.
us.
Have a wonderful evening. I don't know how to turn this off. I'm just gonna wave. David, do I do it or do you?